Hi everyone, welcome to my third video. So let's continue our terminologies section. So for today, I'm gonna tell you about most common abbreviations used in prescription. For this, you should know what is a prescription. So I'm gonna tell you what is prescription. An instruction written by a medical practitioner that authorizes a patient to be issued with a medicine or treatment. So let's move toward most common abbreviations used in prescription. What is BID? BID is twice a day. What is H? H is at the hour of. What is HS? At bedtime. What is IM? Intramuscular. INF is infusion. INJ is injection. IV is intravenous. Main is in the morning. MD is as directed. Knocked means at night. OD means every day. QD or QID means 4 times daily. SOS means if necessary. STAT means immediately. And TID or TD means 3 times daily. Now let's move to our fifth segment of terminologies. Here I am going to explain the most common classes of drugs. So the first one is anti-anginal agents. What are anti-anginal agents? The agents that are used to treat angina. The drugs that are used to treat or relieve angina. The most common example of anti-anginal agents is isosorbide mononitrate. Now let's move to second terminology, that is antiarrhythmic agents. The agents that are used to suppress fast rhythms of heart. The most common example of antiarrhythmic agents is propranolol. Now the next one is antiasthmatic agents. The antiasthmatic agents are the agents that are used to relieve asthma or treat asthma. The most common anti-asthmatic agent is montelukast. The next one is antibiotics. The medicines that are used to reduce growth or stop growth of bacteria are antibiotics. The most common example is amoxicillin. Next one is antiemetics. The medicines that are used to relieve nausea or vomiting. The most common example is diphenhydramine. Now, the second one is antispasmodic. What are antispasmodic? The medicines that are used to suppress abdominal cramping. Now, the most common example of antispasmodic is mebivirine. Now, the next one is anticoagulant. The anticoagulant are the medicines that are used to prevent blood clots. The most common example is rivaroxaban. Next one is anticonvulsant. Anticonvulsant are the medicines that are used to prevent seizures due to epilepsy. Now, the most common example is carbamazepine. Next one is antidepressant. These are the drugs that are used to treat depression. The most common example is amitriptyline. Next one is antidiabetic. These are the medicines that are used to treat diabetes. Most common example is metformin. Next one is antidiuretic. These are the drugs that are used to reduce urination. The most common example is vasopressin. The next is antifungal medications. The antifungal medications are the medications that are used to treat fungal infections. The most common example is clotrimazole. Next one is antihistamines. Antihistamines are the drugs that are used to relieve symptoms of allergies. The most common example is cetirizine. Next class is antihypertensives. These are the drugs that are used to treat high blood pressure, and the most common example is amlodipine. The next class is antiseptic. These are the drugs that are used to stop growth of microorganisms, and the most common example is hydrogen peroxide. The next is antitussives. Antitussives are the drugs that are used to suppress coughing. The most common example is dextromethorphan. The last class is antivirals. These are the medications that are used to treat viral infections. The most common drug is acyclovir. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video or subscribe my channel. Thank you.